Inside this box here, we have the most powerful strip light ever produced by Govee. We are talking about a strip light with 1260 LEDs per meter. And this product is compatible with Matter. But are we talking only about specs and numbers, or is it possible that this is the best strip light ever produced? If you want to know that and much more, stay tuned until the end of the video. Hi everyone, Marcus here from madpack, and if you love tech and if you love discounts, this is the place for you. And today we are going to do the unboxing, and also we are going to review these LEDs from Govee. And as you know, I'm a massive fan of Govee and the other brand that I have here on this room, that is Nanoleaf. And one thing that I have to say is Govee is improving every single day. They are releasing new products with Matter and compatible with Apple HomeKit more and more often, so definitely a plus. But I really think that they need to step up when we talk about their app, because in the end of the day, the app is still not able to give us scenes on Apple HomeKit. So as you can see, we have these little manuals. They are not really relevant, but when we talk about the LED, we'll talk it in a minute. So when we look a little bit closer, you can see that the edges are transparent, something that I really like. It gives a different touch to this controller. You have the logo here, and I like that it's the same color as the remote, so it's not really visible. You have a button to turn on and turn off, and two buttons to control your lights. On the other side, you'll find obviously your 3M tape. That definitely it's good, because until today I never have any issues with the tapes that Govee use, in opposite of what happens with Nanoleaf. And on the other end of your LED, you'll have obviously your connector to connect to the plug and to the energy. Inside this box, we'll have obviously the charger and few more bits. So here is a bit that you'll put it on the edge where you cut your LED. So definitely a plus, and I like it. It looks premium. And you'll find these other two pieces that now they are just attached to each other, but is basically to try to put the cable in a way that will be not hanging around. So definitely something that I like. You also will find, obviously, like I said to you guys, you'll find your charger. So really well protected, your charger. So definitely something that I like. It's quite a chunky charger, something that I would like to see different in the future. And we are talking about a charger that have an output of 2 amps. So let's see this LED a little bit closer. And I have to say to you guys that just by touching it, it feels super, super premium. I really like these things here to attach the cable, so definitely a plus. Something that I'll not throw it, and I'll use maybe something else that I needed. So a good touch from Govee, and you have here the logo on the edge. But when we talk about the quality, it's insanely good. I have reviewed multiple LED strips on the market, and this one is 6 times brighter than anything that I brought to you guys here. And it's definitely the smoothest changes that I ever seen in a strip light. And if we see a little bit closer, it's impossible for you to see any dots on this LED strip, because like I said before, you have 1260 LEDs per meter, and that's simply insane. So just to give you a better understanding of this technology, you can see here through their website how is this LEDs compared to the old generation of LEDs. And if I put side by side, this one is capable of 450 lumens per meter compared to an old generation that is only capable of 80 lumens. And what is really the difference between one and the other is basically when you are trying to release light towards the wall, you have more surface that is covered with the color that you want to basically give to the environment that you are. One thing that is super important to all my new lights is to have RGB ICW, and this light is not different, is capable of doing that. If you don't know what it is, so basically these lights are capable to control separately the different colors that happen in here, but also the whites. So you have some LEDs, they are specifically to make the whites a little bit warmer or cooler, and other LEDs, they are responsible to control the lights and the colors that you are seeing in here. So another thing that I really like about these LEDs is the fact that it's customizable to the place where you want to put these LEDs. So in other words, you are able to cut these LEDs every 8 centimeters. So you can see here a line, You can see here another line, you can see another one here, and so on and so on. Another thing that I like about these LEDs is the fact that you have 12 control zones per meter, so you can do a lot of fine-tuning to make these LEDs very customizable and very personalized to the environment where you want to put it. On their website, you can see some environments where they have put these LEDs. So you have here on a home office, here is for example, at the bar, a wardrobe that you also can put it on the inside, so definitely a plus. On stairs, that it looks really, really nice, or even on a home studio. So now let's talk about durability and what you can expect of these LEDs. And these LEDs are capable to work for 30,000 hours. So putting this in perspective, if you have it turn on 24 hours per day, you'll be working for 3.5 years. But if we put in a more realistic environment that you have this working for about 8 hours a day, and maybe you are going to run it even less than that per day, but let's say 8 hours a day, we are talking about 10 years of longevity of these LEDs. So when we talk about calibrating these LEDs, you can see that here is where you are going to basically cut, and it's quite easy to adjust that. In this case, I'm going to put it, that is the whole length, and now calibration finished, version update. So let's update, and that's something that I really like about Govee. It works at the first attempt, something that doesn't happen with other brands like Nanoleaf. You normally have to always reset before you start. But with Govee, it always worked well since the first attempt. I'm doing this in real time with you guys so you can see and how fast it is also to update your device. And now it reached 100%. So now it's fully updated. So like I said before, one of the things that I hope that Govee will be able to do really soon is the fact that they will be able to allow us to add on to Apple HomeKit scenes, because the scenes they have here, they are so cool and they create such a different type of environment, and that's something that you are not able to do natively. So you always have to go through the app to be able to deliver this type of designs that you'll find in here. Deep Sea B, you have so many different ones. Firefly B, sorry. Wave B, I really like the other one. This one is also cool. But you have multiple different ones, so as you can see, it doesn't end. So what is my final thoughts about this strip light? And I have to say to you guys that from all the strip lights that I tested until now, is my favorite. Besides to be super bright, and you can see how bright it is, I have to say that is the smoothest sensation with a strip light that I ever tested on the channel. I really like the build construction, it feels premium. And the only thing that I want is that in the future they are able to add scenes into Apple HomeKit. Besides that, I really think that the COB strip lights from Govee, it's a winner product and it's definitely worth it to install on your living room, on your studio, or wherever you think that this will fit better. My name is Marco, this is madpack. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash the thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face. And I hope to see you next week to see a very special product that Govee has sent to me. This product with a partnership of Evangelion, that is some crazy lights that they have to offer to you guys inside this box.